Hey y'all, what's up? So I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick and let y'all know that I want y'all to know when it comes to toxic people, narcissistic people, it doesn't matter if they're a sociopath, psychopath. Point is, you recognize that this individual don't respect you, crosses boundaries, you know what I'm saying, throws shade. They insult you, but then they try to cover it up by saying, oh, I'm joking. And then when you be like, well, I'm not laughing. And then they're like, oh, you're too sensitive. You can't take it. You know, they try to dismiss and belittle your feelings. These are types of people that in 2023, we are avoiding. You know what I'm saying? Red flags are red flags. It doesn't necessarily mean that if a person shows, one red flag, just put your track shoes on and run. But what I am saying is address it. And if you attempt to address it with this individual, one of two things is going to happen. Either they are genuinely going to apologize and not ever, cross that line with you again, or they're going to push even harder to try to get a, reaction from you. Now, if you know that this person is searching for a reaction, this is a toxic person, because why would a person seek to try to figure out, what makes you mad, what makes you tick, what makes you sad, what could make you cry, what could, oh, well, is this person going to get jealous? And you know what I'm saying? When you have somebody that is looking to see what makes you tick, you got to look at this person and wonder, why are you trying to figure me out? You know what I'm saying? They're trying to figure you out because they're trying to look for kinks in your armor. They are trying to look for how to destroy you mentally and emotionally. You know what I'm saying? Because if they could break you down emotionally or mentally, they can eventually get to that point of breaking you spiritually. You feel me? So just be mindful this year, y'all. I'm gonna be with y'all every step of the way this year. I got some great stuff coming up. I don't want to speak on it. I just want to show y'all, because there's two types of people in the world. There's the talkers and there's a doer. I'm a doer. I could talk about it and still get it done, but I realize that it's better to just keep it to yourself and just show what it is that you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Because if you speak on it, other people like to try to entangle their energy on it, or try to be like, speak ill. And next thing you know, because I just want y'all to sit and think about this real quick. Have you ever told somebody what you plan on doing? Like, you plan on doing XYZ this year, or you want to go and, let's say you're shooting for a promotion, or you're shooting for, releasing an album or a book or whatever. Big deal if you ain't mainstream. Point is, God gave you this vision and put on your heart to do whatever it is that you want to do, or that you're looking to try to, do, right? You always got that individual around that tries to down you. Are you sure about that? I don't think that's going to work. You're not mainstream, or you're not known, or you're not this. They're always telling you you can't do something, or I wouldn't do that if I was you. Now don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to them, like take other people's words with a grain of salt, is all I'm saying. Because some people can be looking out for you by telling you don't do something. You know what I'm saying? Narcissistic and toxic people, if they have plans of doing something, because they got unicorn magical thinking, that they really think that they could just magically just, become like a millionaire like overnight. Not saying it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? Impossible, if you break it down, it really just says, I'm possible. So that means anything is possible. There's no such thing as impossible. You know what I'm saying? If you had the idea in your head, it's very possible. And 9 times out of 10, you're not the only one to ever have that idea. A lot of y'all are out there, y'all are very talented, musically, visually, like as far as like you're a designer with clothes, or you like to draw artwork, or you're into film, or whatever it is that you are into, right? You know what I'm saying? Don't let somebody talk you out of things that you enjoy, that you're passionate, that's on your heart to talk about and speak on. That's exactly what narcissistic and toxic people like to do. They like to try to put you down, you know what I'm saying, because they lack talent. And it's not that they don't have talents, it's just they are just predisposed to jealousy and envy. So I'm gonna give y'all an example. I'm a great writer, okay? Writing is something that I love to do, right? Well, if I listened to my mom, at which when my younger years I did, I could have already had books published, y'all. I could have already been an author in my teenage years. You feel me? But I allowed her to sit here and tell me, oh, people don't read. Shit, people don't read. Out there in the UK, instead of having like in America where they have liquor stores on corners, in the UK, they have pubs where people read books. I don't have to sell my books here in the States. I can put them mugs online and sell it in the UK and make good money off of it. Okay? So I'm just saying, now I didn't have this knowledge when I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? But I allowed her to talk me out of it. Like, every last one of my teachers has always told me I have a gift for writing. That's why they would always be on my ass. Out of everybody in my English classes, when we had to write papers, because I hated writing, y'all. At that time, I did. I really did, unless I could write freely about what I wanted. My paper would be inked up. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, I did tell one of my teachers, I said, thank you for inking up my paper. Because I felt like she was picking on me, right? And I just told her, I said, look at everybody else's paper. You be correcting just small things here and there, but why when you give me my paper back, I got paragraphs of red writing, comments and opinions and grammar and quotation and all of this. I'm like, you don't like me. She's like, it's not that I don't like you. It's just I know and I see potential in you to be better, so I'm pushing you to do better. Mind y'all a lot. Like, I was lazy. I don't want to do no extra work. What I look like. But to this day, I do thank her for that, because I'm definitely on my stuff when it comes to, that. So it's just interesting, because at that time, it's like my mom was against me, trying to, push me down, and God has these teachers to push me up, telling me you can do it. Yeah, you can. Yes. You know what I'm saying? It was more yeses to her one no. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using that as an example of when you have that one hater, that one person that tries to hold you back and bring you down. Because, see, I'm a talented writer. Even my mom would read a lot of my stuff for school, and she was like, man, you are talented. Like, you just bring these pages to life. I could picture every word that you said. Yes, I know. That is my talent. That is my gift. That's what I do. That's what God gave me. But they are so jealous and hateful because they don't know what their talents are, because they don't even know who they are. So because they don't know who they are, they don't know what their talents are. Let's say you're a music artist and you're gifted with playing multiple instruments. That narcissistic person is going to be angry at you for being able to play those instruments. They don't even know the work that it took for you to learn how to read notes, to get your fingering right on the strings, how much you had to practice. I don't know if like musicians get blisters on their fingers or anything, or I don't know, but I know for me, I'm learning how to play my guitar, and that shit is not easy. It's not like complicated, but I have to literally go back to the basics of learning how to note read. So, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that stayed on it and continued on it, all I'm saying is it got easier and easier, because anything in this life, you got to learn how to master it. You can't just pop out the pussy and then just magically be playing a violin, or be an actor or actress, or be a writer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people just be like, that's the magical thinking that a narcissistic, toxic person has, that they are just supposed to have these gifts and these things. And it's like, no, these things are earned in time. The best guitarist in the world, for example, I don't know who that would be. Let's say Jimi Hendrix, for example, or Lenny Kravitz. They didn't get to stardom by just playing one note or playing a song, and because they messed up, they gave up. Narcissistic, toxic people, they give up so easily. You know what I'm saying? They give up a lot, and because they easily give up, they're going to push you to give up. And I'm telling you, don't give up. A lot of these, jobs, they stand for just over broke. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep you at a certain level. They pay you just enough. They give you, medical insurance or whatever, the benefits, just enough to keep you at a level to where you don't want to, follow your passions and start your own business. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you have the dream of starting your own business and become an entrepreneur. You know that you got a business plan. Let's say you got a great credit score. You are in a position to launch this business of yours, right? It's going to be that toxic person to come along that's going to be a hater, y'all. Y'all heard about that story? This was probably December, I think. You know what? It might have been around Thanksgiving and before December, somewhere back there. There's a young lady who went to Mexico with a group of people and they murdered her, right? I forgot her name. If y'all know the story, then y'all know what I'm talking about. She went on this vacation to Mexico, and these women and the guy or whoever had basically beat her, and she died. And so she had her own business and all of this. They stole $10,000 from this girl. That's how they got caught. Because, they stole her money and they started spending it and buying frivolous things. She was surrounded by haters, but I guarantee you there were signs, of jealousy. And, you know what I'm saying? There were signs. She just either brushed them off or didn't trip off of them or whatever. And it's like those types of people are very dangerous to be around. You know what I'm saying? These are the people who would try to stick close to you because they want to be they're a social climber, if you will. So as you're elevating and God is bringing you higher and higher to your destination, your calling, you know what I'm saying, there's going to be that devil that's around that's going to try to ride your coattail and be pulling on your coat. So while God is pulling you up, they trying to pull you down, pulling on your coat. You know what I'm saying? Or trying to hitch a ride. But see, they can't hitch a ride. God is not going to, God opens doors for you. Everybody can't walk through that door with you. And a lot of y'all got to realize this. I know that you love your friends. You love your family. You love whoever. You're this giving, big-hearted person. That's okay. That's great, fine, and dandy. But you got to make a choice between these people and your blessings. Which one you gonna choose? I don't know about you, but I'm gonna choose my blessings. So if I gotta leave behind those people, I gotta leave them behind. I don't know why I have to, but God always shows you why, because he hears conversations you don't. He sees things that you don't. God is always protecting you. And even that's why when some of y'all ask, when some of y'all have a lot of bad things happening back to back to back, you gotta look at your circle and figure out who infiltrated your circle and is bringing chaos, destruction, division, and if you can't figure it out, you know what I'm saying, once you ask God, hey, what's going on? remove this person out of my life that is causing me to go down. Also ask him for strength, because the very person that you did not suspect will be the very person that'll suddenly stop answering your calls, your texts. It'll be an individual that was really close, because, I mean, how do you think betrayal happens? You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is, just be careful, be mindful of who's in your circle, because, if you have broke people around you, you're going to be broke. If you got stupid people around you, you're going to be stupid. All I'm saying is watch the people that you decide to associate with, because bad communications corrupt good manners. I don't even know if I said it right, but y'all know what I mean. So all I'm saying is, if you know that you a hustler on your grind, you make your money, but you always around broke people, these broke people are going to try to leech off you, always bumming money from you. Hey, can I get some money to get some cigarettes? Can I get some? If you don't got money to support your own habit, you don't need to have a habit. If you ain't got money to pay your own bills, you don't need to be having a habit. But these people really be viced. You know what I'm saying? They really be bound to these spirits in cigarettes and in alcohol and in these drugs and, the succubus and incubus. Like, everything is on a spiritual level, y'all. And when you can just live your life from a spiritual aspect and know that that comes first, you will know how to deal with people. Because when you're operating in spirit, you will be able to discern what spirits are good for you and what spirits are bad from you. But when you don't have the spirit of discernment and you're just looking at the face, let me tell you, most of these demons are handsome and beautiful, y'all. That is just facts. You think Satan gonna come to you in an ugly hunchback of Notre Dame, cripple, he or she will come to you in your liking. Okay? So just know, when something seems too good to be true, it usually is. And 9 out of 10, if you feel like it's a too good to be true type of feeling, that person more than likely is a narcissist, y'all. But yeah. Anyways, I ain't trying to be on here too long. So, peace. Positive energy always creates elevation. All I'm saying is, this year, we moving different. And notice I said we, because I'm moving different and I expect you to be moving differently too. So, all right, y'all, we out here about to get our abundance, our blessings, and we ain't about to be nothing but prosperous. So, we about to be out here. So, go get your blessing. Like Mary just popped in my head. Go get your blessing. I don't even remember the dang on song. Go get your blessing. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let nobody stop y'all. That's all I'm saying. So, anyways, peace, y'all. Remember that these devils do not have any power. They don't. The only thing they can do is try to slow you down, delay you, but they can never stop you. Never. All right. Peace.